The concept of reincarnation has long captivated the human psyche, embodying our quest to grasp the mysteries of life, death, and what lies beyond.
Hit subscribe button for more spine-tingling stories. Like and share with your friends who love a good scare. Leave a comment below with your favorite scary story theme.
This enduring fascination manifests across art and culture, from ancient mythologies to contemporary narratives like Cloud Atlas and The Fountain, which delve into the interwoven threads of past and present lives. Such stories invite us to ponder whether memories, emotions, and even unresolved traumas might transcend the boundaries of time, forging connections across eras. Among the most hauntingly poignant reincarnation tales is that of Monica O'Hara, a medical writer and graphologist whose life took a surreal turn when she uncovered an extraordinary link to the Titanic disaster, an event that remains etched in the collective consciousness.
I died on the Titanic. The chilling reincarnation case of Monica O'Hara.
Monica's journey began innocuously with recurring dreams, fragments of a life she had never lived, yet which felt unnervingly real. The dreams grew vivid, revealing intimate details of a young woman aboard the ill-fated ship. Unable to dismiss them as mere imagination, Monica embarked on a search for answers. Her research led her to unearth startling connections between her visions and historical records of the Titanic's passengers. Piece by piece, Monica reconstructed the life of Eleanor Marsh, a second-class passenger whose fate was sealed on that fateful April night. As Monica delved deeper, she encountered uncanny similarities. Eleanor's handwriting bore striking resemblances to her own, and her dreams aligned with survivor accounts. These discoveries forced Monica to confront profound questions about identity, the persistence of memory, and the possibility that Eleanor's story was seeking resolution through her. Monica's exploration transcended personal intrigue, touching on broader existential themes. Her findings sparked debates about the nature of reincarnation and the ways in which historical tragedies resonate in the present, shaping lives in unexpected ways. Through Eleanor's eyes, Monica not only relived the Titanic's harrowing final moments, but also grappled with the emotional echoes that rippled through time, grief, love, and the hope of survival. This extraordinary tale blurs the boundaries between past and present, inviting us to reflect on the enduring impact of history and the enigmatic ties that may bind us to it. Monica's story serves as a chilling reminder of how deeply the past may linger within us, urging us to consider the unseen forces that shape our identities and destinies. Monica O'Hara was born amidst the rolling Emerald Hills of Ireland, a land infused with folklore and a storied past that left an indelible mark on her imaginative spirit. Growing up in a world where every stone seemed to whisper tales of the past, she developed a profound love for storytelling, a passion that would guide her through the chapters of her life. As she matured, this affinity for narrative blossomed into a calling, leading her across the Irish Sea to the vibrant city of Liverpool, a bustling hub of culture and opportunity. In Liverpool, O'Hara carved out a distinct path as a medical writer and graphologist, blending her love for language with her deep curiosity about human nature. Her work was a seamless synthesis of creativity and science, enabling her to explore the intricacies of the human psyche through both clinical precision and narrative finesse. She found fulfillment in deciphering the subtle nuances of handwriting, uncovering the emotional and psychological layers hidden within each stroke of the pen. This unique lens on human behavior not only defined her career, but also honed her ability to connect with the depths of human experience. O'Hara's fascination with the complexities of identity and emotion often found its way into her writing, where she crafted narratives that delved into the labyrinth of human motivations and relationships. Yet, even as she unraveled the lives of others, the threads of her own story began to weave an unforeseen pattern. Her life, so meticulously pieced together, began to reveal hidden layers, fragments of a past she had never consciously known, yet could not ignore. Unbeknownst to her, Monica's journey was about to take a dramatic turn, one that would challenge her understanding of self and identity. The skills she had honed in her professional life, the ability to interpret and articulate the unseen, would become essential tools as she delved into the mysteries of her own existence, embarking on a path that blurred the lines between the present and an inexplicably familiar past. From an early age, Monica was tormented by vivid nightmares that seemed to seep into her waking life, shaping her perceptions and leaving an indelible mark on her psyche. These nocturnal visions were dominated by dark, churning waters, their relentless waves crashing with an almost rhythmic menace. Night after night, she would awaken with a start, her breaths ragged and her pulse pounding, as if she were drowning in the echoes of her dreams. This recurring terror instilled in her a profound fear of deep water, an anxiety that crept into every corner of her life. While her peers reveled in the carefree joys of swimming or basked in the sun by the shore, Monica remained on the sidelines, her fear tethering her to dry land. Pools, lakes, and oceans became symbols of her vulnerability, vast and unforgiving mirrors of her inner turmoil. The impact of these nightmares extended beyond her fear of water, fueling an unrelenting curiosity about their origins and deeper meaning. Determined to understand the source of her unease, Monica embarked on a journey of introspection, poring over texts and histories that explored humanity's fraught relationship with the sea. It was during this search that she stumbled upon the haunting tale of the Titanic. The stories of passengers who faced the merciless waves, torn between hope and despair, struck a chord deep within her. The tragedy seemed to echo her own nightmares in a way that felt almost too coincidental, awakening questions she could not ignore. Drawn to the Titanic's legacy of courage and loss, Monica found herself not only confronting her phobia, but also uncovering a connection that hinted at something far greater, a link between her present fears and the echoes of a past she had never consciously known. As she delved deeper, the parallels between her dreams and the Titanic's tragic history became impossible to dismiss. This revelation became a turning point, compelling Monica to face the dark waters of her subconscious and to explore the resilience that had carried so many through unimaginable adversity. In seeking understanding, she discovered not just the roots of her fears, but also the enduring strength of the human spirit. Monica's fascination with the Titanic began as a flicker of interest, sparked by historical documentaries and articles detailing the ship's ill-fated maiden voyage. At first, her curiosity was casual, drawn to the grandeur of the vessel and the sheer scale of the tragedy. But what started as a passing intrigue soon deepened into a profound passion. The Titanic was more than a ship to her; it became a portal into another world, a poignant reminder of the fragility of human ambition and the haunting stories etched in its legacy. As Monica immersed herself in books, documentaries, and archival material, the ship's history unfolded in vivid detail. She became captivated by the personal stories of the passengers, from tales of hope and adventure to heartbreaking accounts of loss. Her background as a graphologist added another layer to her exploration, as she studied handwriting samples from Titanic passengers. Each flourish of ink and hurried scribble seemed to carry echoes of the writer's emotions, anticipation, fear, or a desperate plea for connection in their final moments. These fragments of life's long past resonated deeply with her, stirring a connection that felt almost personal. The more Monica uncovered, the more she felt an inexplicable bond to the Titanic and its passengers, as though their stories were calling out to her. This connection was not merely intellectual, it was emotional and spiritual, as if the echoes of the ship's tragedy reached through time to intertwine with her own journey. To Monica, the Titanic was more than a historical event. It was a microcosm of human vulnerability and resilience, a symbol of the dreams and sacrifices of those who dared to chart new horizons. Driven by a need to honor these stories, Monica dedicated herself to preserving the memory of the Titanic and its passengers. She saw her work not just as an exploration of history, but as a tribute to the enduring human spirit, a way to ensure that the dreams, struggles, and sacrifices of those aboard the ship would never be forgotten. In 1985, Monica embarked on a hypnotic regression session, hoping to uncover the origins of her relentless nightmares and inexplicable phobias. What unfolded during that session would alter her life forever. Guided into a deep trance, Monica accessed vivid, haunting memories of a past life as Lucy Latimer, a young woman aboard the Titanic on its ill-fated maiden voyage. The revelations came in striking detail, as Monica described Lucy's life with an emotional clarity that defied explanation. Through the session, Monica painted a picture of Lucy's world, filled with the excitement of embarking on a grand journey and the bittersweet farewells to loved ones left behind. She recounted moments of joy and anticipation as Lucy explored the luxurious decks of the ship, mingling with passengers from all walks of life. But the tone shifted as she relived the terrifying events of that fateful night. Monica spoke of the chilling cold, the deafening roar of chaos, and the heart-wrenching screams that filled the air as passengers fought for survival. She vividly described Lucy's final moments clinging to hope in the freezing waters, surrounded by the darkness of an unforgiving sea. The experience left Monica shaken yet profoundly introspective. She had never before entertained the idea of reincarnation, but the intensity and specificity of her memories were impossible to dismiss. This discovery ignited a deep exploration into the nature of memory, identity, and the mysteries of existence. Monica began to see her recurring fears not as arbitrary anxieties, but as echoes of a life lived and lost, carried with her across time. This newfound connection to Lucy's story transformed Monica's understanding of herself and the nightmares that had plagued her for so long. It blurred the boundaries between her present life and a past she had never known, intertwining her identity with the haunting legacy of the Titanic. This revelation became a turning point, compelling Monica to confront her fears and embrace the possibility that the threads of our lives may stretch further than we ever imagined, weaving together past and present in ways both mysterious and profound. Lucy Latimer was a spirited young woman with a heart full of dreams and a longing for a life beyond the confines of her modest upbringing. Born in a quiet, overlooked town, her early years were marked by a routine simplicity, far removed from the excitement she often imagined in her vivid daydreams. Despite her humble surroundings, Lucy possessed a boundless imagination and an unshakable resolve to carve out a brighter future. Her life changed course when she crossed paths with Arthur Stenning, a charismatic man whose charm and vision for a better tomorrow awakened a sense of possibility she had never known. Arthur, with his effortless charm and grand promises, ignited in Lucy a hope that transcended her circumstances. Their romance blossomed quickly, built on whispered vows of a shared life filled with adventure and prosperity. Arthur's ambitions became Lucy's beacon, and together they wove a vision of a future untethered from the constraints of her past. When the opportunity arose to board the Titanic, the pinnacle of modern engineering and luxury, it seemed to Lucy like the perfect symbol of the new life she had longed for, a life filled with promise and new beginnings. But Lucy's journey aboard the Titanic was shrouded in secrecy and desperation. In a bold and reckless bid to leave her past behind, she boarded the ship under a false name, hoping to start afresh far from the life she once knew. The grandeur of the Titanic seemed to mirror her aspirations, its glittering halls and gilded decor embodying the future she envisioned with Arthur. Yet, beneath the surface of her excitement lay an undercurrent of unease, as if fate had set her on a path she could not escape. The Titanic, a vessel that symbolized hope and ambition for so many, became for Lucy a bittersweet harbinger of her ultimate destiny. The dreams she carried aboard transformed into a haunting memory as the ship met its tragic fate. Lucy's story, intertwined with the ship's legacy, became a testament to the fragility of hope and the unforeseen turns of destiny, her aspirations forever etched into the narrative of one of history's greatest tragedies. Through Monica's vivid recollections during her hypnotic regression, a series of striking visions began to unfold, each tethered to the life of Lucy Latimer. Among these, the Cab emerged as a place of profound significance, a windswept, seaside location where Lucy had spent her final days steeped in both melancholy and mystery. Monica described the uncanny sensations that accompanied these memories, feelings that seemed to defy time, as though she were experiencing echoes of Lucy's life firsthand. The sights, sounds, and emotions tied to the Cab felt so palpable that the boundary between past and present began to blur, weaving Monica's dreams and Lucy's reality into an inseparable tapestry. As these visions deepened, Monica found herself navigating a complex web of emotions, drawn into Lucy's story with an intensity she couldn't explain. The sessions unveiled moments of tender love and heartrending sorrow, unraveling the intricacies of Lucy's relationships and the choices that defined her journey. Monica experienced Lucy's struggles as her own, from the joy of fleeting connections to the weight of unfulfilled aspirations and the quiet despair that marked her final days. Piece by piece, the fragmented images and emotions coalesced into a poignant narrative. Monica saw Lucy walking the weathered stones of the Cobb, her heart heavy with longing, her gaze fixed on the horizon as if searching for answers in the restless sea. It was a place where love and loss had intertwined, leaving an indelible mark on Lucy's spirit and now, inexplicably on Monica's as well. Through Monica's eyes, the past came alive in startling clarity, revealing the depth of Lucy's humanity and the enduring energy she had left behind. The Cobb, once a setting for Lucy's triumphs and tragedies, now stood as a symbol of connection, a bridge between two lives, separated by time yet bound by shared emotion. As Monica unraveled Lucy's story, she unearthed not only the sorrow of her final days but also the resilience of her spirit, a legacy etched into the very fabric of the places she once called home.